Have you ever felt that walking, once a simple pleasure, has become more of a challenge? Perhaps you're finding yourself less steady on your feet. Or maybe those daily strolls that once brought you so much joy now feel overwhelming. If you're in your 70s or 80s and nodding along, I want you to know something important. You're not alone, and more importantly, there's hope. I'm John, and today's video isn't just another exercise guide. It's a journey of discovery, a path to reclaiming your vitality and independence. What I'm about to share comes from years of working with seniors and witnessing incredible transformations that prove one thing. Age is just a number, and it's never too late to thrive. Before we dive in, if you're new here, click that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Our community is growing, and every week we share life-changing tips for aging gracefully. Your support helps us reach more people who need this information. If you find value in today's content, giving this video a thumbs up helps tremendously. Let me share a story that changed my perspective forever. Last year, I met Martha, an 82-year-old who felt her world shrinking because walking had become difficult. She thought her active days were behind her until she discovered some of the alternatives I'm sharing today. Now, she's more vibrant than ever, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can experience the same transformation. Number 1. The power of adequate sleep. Let's start with something that might surprise you, the foundation of everything else we'll discuss today: sleep. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Sleep isn't an alternative to walking. But here's the fascinating truth. Proper sleep is actually your secret weapon for maintaining energy, balance, and vitality. During my research, I discovered something remarkable. Studies from the National Institute on Aging show that quality sleep in our 70s and 80s directly impacts our ability to move, think, and maintain balance. It's not just about getting rest, it's about giving your body the time it needs to repair and rejuvenate. Picture this. Your body during sleep is like a city at night, when all the repair crews come out. While you're sleeping, your muscles repair themselves, your brain clears out toxins, and your body produces essential hormones that keep you strong and balanced. Here's what many don't realize. As we age, our sleep patterns naturally change, but that doesn't mean we should accept poor sleep as inevitable. Let me share 3 game-changing tips that have helped countless seniors transform their sleep. First, create what I call a sunset routine. 2 hours before bed, gradually dim your lights. This signals to your body that it's time to wind down. One of my clients, Tom, who's 75, saw a dramatic improvement in his sleep quality just by making this simple change. Second, keep your bedroom cool, ideally between 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Research shows this temperature range promotes deeper, more restorative sleep. It's like creating the perfect environment for your body to repair itself. Third, and this might surprise you, try a weighted blanket. The gentle pressure has been shown to increase serotonin production, helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Just make sure to choose one that's about 10% of your body weight. Number 2, the chair exercise revolution. Now, let me introduce you to something that's revolutionizing senior fitness: chair exercises. But wait, before you imagine boring basic movements, let me share something exciting. Modern chair exercises have evolved into a comprehensive fitness system that can transform your strength, flexibility, and overall vitality. I'll never forget working with Claire, a 77-year-old who thought her exercise days were over after a hip replacement. When I introduced her to these chair exercises, she was skeptical. But within just 3 weeks, she noticed something remarkable. She could get up from her sofa without using her arms for support. That's the power of targeted, gentle movement. Let me share 3 foundational chair exercises that you can start today. First, the Royal Posture Press. Sit tall, as if a string is pulling you up from the crown of your head. Pull your shoulders back, then press them down. Hold for 5 seconds. This simple movement strengthens your upper back and improves posture. Do this 10 times, and you'll feel the difference immediately. Second, what I call the Fountain of Youth twist. Sitting tall, place your hands on your shoulders. Slowly turn your upper body to the right. Hold for 3 seconds, then left. This gentle rotation helps maintain spine flexibility and core strength. Start with 5 rotations each side. Third, the strong roots lift. With feet flat on the floor, slowly lift your right knee. Hold for 3 seconds, then lower. Alternate legs. This strengthens your hip flexors and helps maintain independence in daily activities. Remember, the key isn't how many you do, it's how well you do them. Quality over quantity always. Number 3, the gentle yoga journey. When most people think of yoga, they might picture complex poses or young people in perfect balance. But let me share something beautiful about yoga that changed my perspective forever. Yoga isn't about touching your toes or standing on your head. It's about connecting with your body, wherever it is today. I met Bernard, 83, who started yoga after losing his wife. He wasn't looking for exercise, he was looking for peace. What he found was both, and something more. Through gentle yoga, he discovered a new sense of balance, both physical and emotional. Here's what makes yoga particularly powerful for those in their 70s and 80s. It combines 3 essential elements: breath, movement, and mindfulness. When these 3 come together, something magical happens. Your body becomes more flexible, yes, but your mind also becomes more resilient. Let me share a simple sequence you can try right now. Start with the mountain breath, either standing or sitting. Raise your arms slowly as you inhale, lower them as you exhale. This simple movement improves shoulder mobility while calming your nervous system. Next, try the seated sun salutation. Reach your arms up, then out to the sides, making large circles while breathing deeply. This opens your chest, improves circulation, and brings energy to your whole body. The beauty of yoga is that every pose can be modified. Can't get down on the floor? No problem. Can't raise your arms fully? That's perfectly fine. Remember, yoga meets you where you are. Number 4, lightweight training magic. Now, let's talk about something that might surprise you. Lightweight training. I know what some of you might be thinking. Isn't that for younger people? Let me share a revolutionary truth that changed everything for Janet, an 81-year-old who thought she was too old for strength training. Janet started with soup cans. Yes, regular soup cans. Today, she's using 3-pound weights and doing activities she thought were lost to time. Her story proves something remarkable. Our muscles don't know age. They only know use and disuse. Here's the science that changed my understanding forever. After 70, we naturally lose about 3% of our muscle mass each year, unless we do something about it. But here's the exciting part. Studies show that even minimal resistance training can not only stop this loss, but actually reverse it. Let me share 3 foundational exercises that have transformed lives in our community. The daily life lift. Standing behind a sturdy chair for support, hold light weights at your sides. Slowly bend your elbows, bringing the weights toward your shoulders. This bicep curl mimics the movement of lifting groceries or grandchildren. The confident stand. While seated, hold weights on your thighs. Slowly straighten your arms down toward the floor, then return. This movement strengthens your shoulders and upper back, improving posture and confidence. The power press. Seated with weights at shoulder height, press them slowly toward the ceiling. This builds upper body strength for reaching high shelves or putting away dishes. Remember our golden rule: start with weights so light you think they're too easy. Perfect form comes first, weight comes second. Number 5, Tai Chi Transformation. Let me introduce you to what I consider the hidden gem of senior fitness, Tai Chi. Imagine movements so gentle they look like a dance with air, yet so powerful they can transform your balance, strength, and peace of mind. I'll never forget Mr. Chen, 79, who started Tai Chi after his third fall in 6 months. His doctor had warned him about the risks of falling, but traditional exercises felt too challenging. 3 months into practicing Tai Chi, something remarkable happened. He caught himself before a fall. His body had learned to respond instinctively, maintaining balance without conscious thought. Here's why Tai Chi works so beautifully for our age group. It combines 3 critical elements: gentle, flowing movements that don't strain joints, focus on balance and weight transfer, mindful breathing that reduces stress and anxiety. Let me share a simple Tai Chi sequence you can try right now, even from a seated position. Cloud hands. Imagine you're gently pushing clouds away. Raise your hands to chest height, palms facing out. Slowly move them apart, then bring them back together. This movement improves shoulder mobility while calming your mind. Gathering energy. With palms facing up at waist level, slowly raise them as if lifting something light, then lower them as if setting it down. This builds arm strength while practicing controlled movement. Remember, Tai Chi isn't about speed or power, it's about intention and awareness. Each movement should feel like flowing water, smooth, continuous, and peaceful. Number 6. Mindful meditation practice. Now, let me share something that might seem unexpected as an alternative to walking, but has proven transformative for countless seniors in our community. Mindful meditation. This isn't about sitting in lotus position chanting mantras. It's about something far more practical and powerful. Meet Eleanor, 84, who struggled with anxiety about her decreasing mobility. She told me, "I thought meditation was for monks, not for someone like me." But after just 2 weeks of practicing simple mindfulness techniques, she noticed something remarkable. Her balance improved. Why? Because meditation helped her become more aware of her body and reduce the anxiety that was making her movements tense and rigid. Let me share 3 simple meditation techniques that anyone can do, regardless of physical limitations. The 5-5-5 breath. Breathe in for 5 counts, hold for 5, release for 5. This simple practice activates your body's relaxation response, reducing stress hormones that can affect balance and coordination. The body scan. Starting from your toes, bring gentle attention to each part of your body, noticing any tension or discomfort without trying to change it. This increases body awareness and helps identify areas that need attention. The gratitude pause. Take 3 deep breaths while thinking of 3 things you're grateful for. This shifts your focus from what you can't do to what you can, improving both mood and motivation. Number 7. Therapeutic Swimming. Let's dive into something truly magical. The transformative power of water. When gravity feels like it's working against us, water becomes our ally, supporting our bodies while providing gentle resistance. Sarah, 76, had given up on exercise after arthritis made walking painful. Then she discovered water therapy. "In the water," she told me, "I feel 20 years younger. My joints don't hurt, and I can move freely again." Here's why swimming and water exercises work so beautifully for our age group. Water supports 90% of your body weight, reducing stress on joints. The natural resistance of water strengthens muscles without strain. The hydrostatic pressure improves circulation and reduces swelling. Let me share 3 water exercises that have proven particularly effective. Water walking. Simply walking in chest-deep water provides more resistance than land walking, with virtually no impact. Add arm movements for a full-body workout. Flutter, kick, hold. Hold the pool edge and flutter kick your legs. This strengthens your lower body while improving cardiovascular health. Aqua Angels. Standing in waist-deep water, move your arms like wings, pushing against the water's resistance. This improves upper body strength and shoulder mobility. Remember, you don't need to be a swimmer to benefit from water exercise. Even simple movements in the water can provide significant benefits. Number 8, the joy of gardening. Now, let's explore something that combines physical activity, mental stimulation, and the profound satisfaction of creating life. Gardening. But we're not talking about strenuous digging or hours of weeding. I'm going to show you how modern adaptive gardening techniques can transform this ancient practice into a perfect activity for seniors. Margaret, 82, thought her gardening days were over when bending became difficult. Then she discovered raised bed gardening. It's not just about the plants, she told me, tears in her eyes. It's about having purpose, watching something grow because of your care. It makes me feel alive. Here's why gardening is particularly beneficial for our age group. It provides gentle, purposeful movement. Exposure to sunlight helps vitamin D production. The soil contains beneficial microorganisms that boost immunity. The sense of nurturing something brings emotional fulfillment. Let me share 3 adaptive gardening techniques that have changed lives in our community. Vertical victory gardens. Using wall-mounted planters or trellises, grow vegetables and herbs at eye level. This eliminates bending while maximizing space. Container companions. Group small pots on a raised table or bench. This creates a miniature garden that's easily accessible and manageable. Rolling gardens. Use wheeled planters that can be moved to follow the sun or brought indoors during harsh weather. Remember, gardening isn't about the size of your garden. It's about the joy of nurturing life and staying connected to nature. Number 9, the Balanced Nutrition Foundation. Finally, let's talk about something that ties everything together: proper nutrition. Without the right fuel, none of our other activities can reach their full potential. David, 77, noticed his energy declining despite trying various exercises. The missing piece. His diet wasn't supporting his activity level. Once we adjusted his nutrition, the transformation was remarkable. Here's what many don't realize. After 70, our bodies need fewer calories, but more nutrients. Let me share the 3-part nutrition framework that's changed lives in our community. The Rainbow Rule. Aim for 5 different colored foods each day. Each color represents different nutrients your body needs. Red tomatoes for lycopene, green spinach for iron, orange sweet potatoes for vitamin A. The Protein Power-Up. Include protein at every meal, even snacks. Greek yogurt, eggs, lean meats or legumes help maintain muscle mass and support bone health. The Hydration Helper. Keep a water bottle with marked time intervals. Proper hydration improves energy, reduces fall risk, and enhances cognitive function. Before we wrap up, let me share something powerful. These 9 alternatives aren't just about staying active. They're about reclaiming your independence, joy, and zest for life. Each one can be adapted to your specific needs and abilities. If you found value in today's video, please hit that like button. It helps others find this information. Subscribe and turn on notifications to join our community of active, engaged seniors who refuse to let age define their capabilities. Remember, you don't have to implement everything at once. Start with one activity that speaks to you. Maybe it's chair exercises today, then try meditation next week. Small steps lead to big transformations. In our next video, we'll dive deeper into each of these alternatives with step-by-step guides. Drop a comment below telling me which activity you'd like to learn more about first. And remember, movement is life, but there's more than one way to stay active. Whether you're dancing in your chair, growing tomatoes in raised beds, or practicing Tai Chi, you're nurturing your body, mind, and spirit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in our next video. Stay active, stay engaged, and most importantly, stay you.